Alright, in this video we're gonna try scenario number 4, which is again about the same network topology that we have three routers, R1, R2, R3, two different networks, and R1 needs to reach R3 and vice versa using a static route. The scenario concept is the same as the previous three scenarios. The only difference is the storytelling and plain English is different, and I call it routing infrastructure description. Just name every scenario differently. So let's go ahead and check on our environment. The server which is hosting the EVNG is running. The simulation is empty. Let's go ahead and run the code and see how it reacts to scenario number 4. We're expecting the welcome message shortly. Here we go. Welcome to Text2Net. It can help you to generate a live and interactive network topology from the plain text. Please paste your network topology scenario in below. In this case, it is going to be scenario number 4. I'm just gonna copy it, paste it over here. If you have your own scenario, you can just go ahead and type it in here. Just hit the enter, and I'm expecting the system to understand this, parse it to some structured command strings, and after that the relative key value pairs in JSON formats. So we're gonna wait for system to extract the information for us. Here we go. PyAuto GUI is triggered to log into the EVNG for us. All those three devices are created along with their links, their interfaces. They started up, and each telnet session for each of them is opened in one separate Windows tab. This is the topology. The systems are running. R1, R2, R3. Just go ahead and keep it on the right side of the string and the code on the left side. As we know, we need to wait for 90 seconds. This freeze time is for the iOS images for all these devices to boot up completely. These are real iOS images for Cisco devices, and they need some time to boot up completely. Meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and check what happened here earlier when we paste. The system understood our scenario and structured command strings as we expected. It is extracted here, and the key value pairs, as you can see, is here for device 1. Configs are here. Device 2, it has two interfaces. As you can see, each interface has its own parameters. Configuration is only basic, and L3 is missing, which should be. And for device number 3, we have one interface, basic information for configuration, and static route, connection for static routes, and any other types of routing tables. Okay, all good. And telnet initiation is triggered. Telnet to device 1. We are in device 1. Give it a little bit of wait and see what is happening. Alright. It should be started with basic configuration, hostname, interface. After that, the L3 config and static route configuration, which is to router 3 R3, and this is the network for R3, and boom, that's it. Telnet to device 2. let's go ahead and open device number 2. Alright, basic configuration has been done, host name, interfaces, and because there are 2 interfaces, you can see everything is configured, and that's it. So the telnet to device 3 is triggered. Let's go ahead and open device number 3, R3. Just wait a little bit and see. We're still waiting. Alright, basic configuration is started, host name is configuring, and interfaces, which is only one interface. Static route is configured to R1. Configuration is completed. We are running a test, a reachability test. We do a ping to R1, and as you can see, the ping is successful. Everything is done for us. In order to check more, we're going to go ahead and let me just bring it up a little bit. Alright, for you to see what's happening. So if I just run the ping one more time, I'm going to get to 100%. That was because of the address resolution protocol table, which was empty. We didn't see that. We were seeing like 2 packets were missing. Let's do another additional test. We'll do a ping from R1 to R2. This is the R1 to R3. This is the R3 interface. The first ping should have 1 packet loss, but the second should be completely reachable, 100%. Perfect. And yeah, this is our scenario again as a topology, which is interactive and exactly identical as whatever we have over here, as expected. That was all about it for scenario number 4.